Cancer Daily Horoscope for July 23, 2022. Daily Horoscope. With Mars in the first house, you could experience an aggressiveness in your personality. Any situation with which you do not feel in tune could trigger a bad mood and anger in you, so you must be very attentive to your reactions so as not to fall into these states low vibration. The benevolence and good education of Venus, also located in the first house, will help you counteract a bad mood, so the aggressive energy of Mars will be softened through good manners. You will be very focused on higher studies. You could teach some area in which you have been training, such as philosophy or mysticism. Your partner could find you very disciplined in the relationship, behaving like a father. This could be interpreted as a restriction, which the other will not be able to tolerate, since he will feel that he has no room for action within the bond. Live out your creative fantasies today, but beware of the gatekeeper of reality on the border. Perhaps you have a conflict with a stubborn person or with a part of your life that is not very well planned. Analyze things before acting. Otherwise, you might find yourself lost in this world of dreams with no way out to return. Focus on the positive aspects of the situation and everything will be fine. Although you pride yourself on your rationality and scientific spirit, today you might be surprised. Suddenly, you will discover that you guess through intuition the thoughts and feelings of other people, especially those you appreciate the most. You will answer their questions before they are asked. Do not panic. Like everything, this has its scientific explanation. We just don't know her yet. Accept it and go with the flow. Daily Tarot Reading. Your mind is overflowing with thoughts and desires, but you are about to enter a period in your life that will be fraught with setbacks, obstacles and instability. Things will not go as desired. You will often find yourself wishing you could magically change everything in your life, but your inability to set a schedule and stick to it, combined with your indecisiveness, lack of courage, and unrealistic view of things, will prevent you from accomplishing your goals. You will often tend to hide, or even hide from, the truth, and your unwillingness to face unpleasant situations head-on will cause your problems to accumulate and spiral out of control. Daily Career Tarot. You tend to make up excuses to avoid dealing with stressful or undesirable developments in your professional life. You are refusing to face the facts head-on and are instead trying to ignore them. However, you know full well that you cannot hide from the truth. You will eventually have to face it, whether you like it or not. The future doesn't look good for one of your partnerships. Let your judgment guide you in your decisions. Health. It is a time when you must take care of any type of excess, either in food or drink, because the presence of Jupiter in the house of health will increase the levels or parameters, which could break the balance of physiology of the healthy body. An event that you may not have been aware of may trigger a series of long-buried emotions. Images that you thought were forgotten could emerge from your subconscious. Don't be surprised if you cry a little, and then tell yourself that this is ridiculous. Do not do it. Crying is healthy and you will feel as if a huge weight has been lifted off your shoulders. Relax and let yourself go. Work. It is important that no one is controlling you at work, because in order for you to perform productively you will need your own space and independence. This will allow you to perform with great optimism and concentration on the assigned tasks. Don't worry about things you still have to do today. You must find out why you do so many things and leave so little time for rest. Today's energy will help you learn to spend more time and decide what changes to make in your routine. It shouldn't be hard to start with a few small changes, like getting more exercise or planning several nights out a week. Money. During the days when the moon is in the second house, you will need to feel safe, so it will not be a good time to experiment with new projects or businesses. If you take a step, it will be because it is a very studied project that you have been working on since long ago, but there is no room for the sudden, as it will make you feel anxious. You have to get to work. You have some crazy but sometimes brilliant ideas. If you want to keep standing out from the crowd, you're going to have to come up with some even more extraordinary than normal ideas. Today is your day. So don't put any limits on your brain, develop your ideas and make them work. Love. In the romantic area, you can experience obsessions and jealousy. You should try to find a center that allows you to have a panorama of reality, because such obsessions most of the time will not have a valid justification, so it is very important that you act with prudence. You'll feel like a high school teen, going through puberty, hanging out with other girls to chat spiritedly about who likes whom, and who's dating whom. Follow your urge to phone your close friends who will be happy to share your childish nature. Wear red or pink today to match the glow of your loving heart. Today is a day to sit with your partner and go into retrospection of former decisions. You and your partner have come a long way into the relationship and are mature enough to think ahead. While thinking ahead, there are certain lessons the past has for you which you and your partner are prepared to understand now. You and your partner are of slightly different mindsets. While you two agree on the major issues, some lighter issues do not match, leading to disagreements in the past. Now, when you look back, you will see how and why they were futile and much more. You and your partner are extremely loving and caring individuals who wish to take the relationship the whole way. Although you are well prepared to handle life, it is a good idea to not take big decisions today. Instead, concentrate on the minor yet more significant issues which concern your relationship. The retrospection will make you two look at each other in a new light and you shall fall in love all over again. Certain experiences will become clearer which were mystifying in the past. While at it, a quiet coffee will be a great idea. Try to avoid going close to water which might lead to erratic judgments when in proximity. You and your lover were and are meant to be. It is time to give your love a new dimension and be prepared for it. Lucky colors: midnight blue, rosy brown. Lucky numbers: 4, 10, 25, 29, 34. Love Tarot card. Today the Love Tarot deck deals out the Wheel of Fortune card. The Wheel of Fortune's appearance portends some kind of turning point. You may experience a rite of passage. Perhaps you or your partner finally reach a sought-after goal. The Wheel of Fortune usually brings good news, but only after a long period of difficulty. You or your partner might receive a scholarship or a job offer. Or you and your spouse enter a new phase of your relationship. The two of you rediscover a sense of connection after a period of detachment. The turn of the wheel can also point to a more subtle, inward event. After a post-divorce period of depression, you feel ready to look for love again. Occasionally, the appearance of this card coincides with a stroke of amazing luck. You might go on what you consider a hopeless blind date, only to meet the love of your life. Blind